An epic new Pokemon rumor just dropped, and it details out some information for Generation 10 of the Pokemon franchise, Pokemon Tides and Pokemon Gales. Let's take a look. All right, so this is some crazy stuff. A few days ago, this rumor popped up on my feed from the Hidden Power podcast, showcasing this post about Pokemon Gales and Tides, which has long been debated that there was going to be something similar to this for a while. This post talks a little bit about Generation 10 and what that could look like for the Pokemon franchise, and I just have to break it down because I can't get me enough of these amazing rumors and the possibilities that could be for the future of Pokemon. So I'm very excited to break this down. As always, hit that like button down below if you enjoy and you want to see more aDrive videos, and subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. But let's just dive in. This rumor takes us on a journey. It says there's going to be 16 main islands and 150 plus smaller islands, saying that the smaller islands are mostly useless. They're patches of grass, items, caves, etc. You start in the east on Mimos Island. So they're saying that there's 16 islands for you to explore throughout the game, but there's also a bunch of little other island segments, and you're going to be traveling a lot on the water. And this does line up in a lot of ways with some of the leaks that we've seen recently, discussing the fact that there could be a Greek-inspired Pokemon game that's going to take us on a journey through different islands, and this could indeed be just that. And then it goes to talk about the starters, baby, and you already know I'm excited about the starters because there's gonna be, this says that there's gonna be a starter called a fire goat starter. Then you've got Octopop, which is a water octopus, and last but not least, Moshell, a grass snail. If this is real, I'm all about it. This feels like a fake Pokemon game to me, I'm not gonna lie. But at the same time, I wouldn't be surprised for my boy Emba to show up. You want me to do that again? Play that clip back. The rest of this post then goes on to detail the new battle gimmick, which is about to be crazy. But you know what else is crazy? The fact that my homies at G Fuel are doing their anime BOGO sale. That's right now at G Fuel's website, you could buy one, get one free on all of their incredible anime-themed tubs. For those who aren't familiar with G Fuel is an energy drink. It's a powder that you mix with water that has a great blend of vitamins, antioxidants, and energy that'll keep you fueled and energized throughout the day. I don't get any stomach aches or crashes, and I drink this stuff legitimately every single day. No sugar, only 15 calories. I do recommend 18 and up though for the caffeine content, but it tastes amazing. Some of my favorite flavors in this anime BOGO to look for are Clickbait Reanimated, as well as the Super Saiyan flavor, Kamehameha, Sage Mode, and of course, we've got some awesome PewDiePie flavors on there if you're a PewDiePie fan. So take advantage because buy one, get one free is an incredible deal, and these tubs have 40 servings in them. So it legitimately comes out to like 30 cents a serving on the BOGO. It's an awesome deal. Use the link in the description and show some love to G Fuel today. Shifting back to the Pokemon, we've got new battle gimmick called Gygaxis. Each of the 16 main islands has a guardian Pokemon. Some Pokemon can swear their loyalty to a guardian Pokemon, which unlocks a Gygaxis, temporarily changing their appearance and typing. After some use, the temporary change becomes permanent. Oh, interesting. So it sounds like almost like Mega Evolution, a little bit of tied to the totems of Alola. There's an item related to Gygaxis called a G token. They remind me of the pins in The World Ends With You. Let me Google that. Okay, so these pins are little tokens, basically, with little fun icons on them. The game share a box legendary called Thalorion, basically reskin Miraidon and Koraidon. In Gales, Thalorion has pledged loyalty to the winds. It has its Araxis form, and you use him to travel through the skies from island to island. In Tides, to the seas, Marexis form, traveling between islands on the sea. So basically saying there's one legendary Pokemon for both games, but it takes two different forms, much like Koraidon and Miraidon do. And if you play in Pokemon Gales, you essentially get the one that goes into the sky and flies you from island to island. And if you play Tides, you get the one that takes you by sea from island to island. I will say this does sound quite a bit like some of the prior games that we've already played, so I'm really interested on that topic, but it also lines up with some of the other stuff we've heard from leaks. It then goes on to say that there's no gyms. There's an island challenge similar to Sun and Moon, but it's more battle focused. You'll earn stamps to gain access to different islands, and remember, 16 islands total. Some other Pokemon I've seen: an early route Griffin, a sea hare, a green snake with 4 eyes, a generic black beetle, a hermit crab with different shells, seen at least 6 different shells, including a soda can. Pause. This may be one of the coolest ideas I've ever seen out of one of these posts, and I don't know if this is real or not, obviously, but please, please, please give me a hermit crab Pokemon that has different shells, like Vivian has different colored pattern wings, and my dude can pick up a soda can, because that would be amazing. But instead of a soda can, we're gonna do a G Fuel Shaker Cup on there. So let's make sure we make that happen with our new hermit crab. The first Guardian you see on Mimos Island is a stone lion called Marboleo. Very interesting. And that could be kind of cool, right? These new mons. I'm a big fan of new mons. Obviously, with Legends ZA coming out, we're not expecting a ton of new mons. We're obviously getting some potential new mega evolutions, but that's about it. But I like the new mons. And then it goes on to say that there is a heavy Kanto pandering early on. The game's professor is bleeped out. No, I don't know why. So I believe that this originally said that it was Professor Oak, if I'm not mistaken. But and the first permanent Jagaxis we see is a ground type Charmander, which you get for some reason. It's brown, closed eyes, and its tail is split in two. So again, going back to this Jagaxis mechanic, basically saying that not only are you changing their appearance, but you're also changing their typing. And then for some, this becomes permanent. So I think the real question that I have is how many of the Pokemon in this game can, kind of have this Jagaxis form, and how is this going to differ from like a Mega Evolution or a regional variant or, something of the sort, Gigantamaxing in a lot of ways. But I'm really interested in that. It then goes on to say that your rival is a girl from your village named Sophia, short brown hair, slightly tan skin, definitely going to be popular. And that's it. See you later. That's all they give us for this one. But that was quite a bit of information, especially if it's true. So ultimately, what are my thoughts, right? Because that's what we're here for. I am going to go on a limb and say that this is probably not going to be real. Only on the basis of the fact that, I do feel like we're quite a ways out from Generation 10. But that doesn't mean that it can't be possible that someone has it. They did show a screenshot of what the logos could be for Tides and Gales. They seem pretty legitimate. I was not able to find these logos anywhere else on the internet, so I thought that was pretty cool. And I do think that some of the information here sounds very Pokemon-esque and could totally be legit. I love the names of the starter Pokemon, and I really would actually quite like them. Emba, Octopop, and Moshell. I would pick the Snail Dude, to be honest, but, we need some redemption for Octillery, and we definitely need some redemption for Clobbopus, because those are both not super good octopus Pokemon. So an opportunity to get a better one. And a snail, that sounds good. I think the only one that I could think of is the little guardian guy, Tinglu, I think. No. Huh? I don't know which one it's called. And then obviously a goat. We've got Skiddo, but Emba sounds way cooler to me. The legendary part's a little weird in my opinion, and some of the early game Pokemon make sense. I'm all about the hermit crab with the soda can though. Please, oh please give me that. I want that more than anything. That sounds awesome. So now I quiver dance baton pass over to you guys to let me know in the comment section below what you think of this rumor on Pokemon Gales and Pokemon Tides. Don't forget to take advantage of the anime BOGO deal for my homies at G Fuel. You can find the link in the description below. Use my link, it helps me out, and you're getting something awesome. I legitimately drink G Fuel every day. This is like the most authentic sponsor ever. I drink it every single day. I'm not even kidding. 0 sugar, 15 calories. It tastes amazing. You're not gonna wanna miss it. Buy one, get one free. Thank you guys so much for watching this one. I'll see you guys in the next.